One of the photos that really stood out to me was there's a train station and there's two sides to it, and it's a long gap. It's a real jump. Like it's not just like it's one of those like Super Mario. You need the mushroom to get over. You can't just get over if you're normal. This guy Nigel jumps over the subway train station and they flicked up. I don't know how they did it. I don't know who was on the train track taking pictures, but it's amazing, and it's like literally an amazing just piece to see. What was that kind of like? Were you scared, number one? Like, you know what I mean? Kind of doing that?
I think like wintertime was approaching. It was like, cool, like how we gonna shoot a video? It's snowing and cold outside. So I was like, let's do a whole video in the subway station. And he was like, bet, let's do it. And for me, I was like, okay, cool. Like, what's gonna be like the last shot of this video? And I was like, I gotta jump the platform. That's the only thing to do. That's gonna be crazy, you know? So like, are you ready? It wasn't something I could even practice. Like, so one take situation.
Damn.
You know? And 13 like jumped down on the track, and I was like, yo, I'm coming. I put my headphones in. And I just started pedaling down like the platform, and the platform itself is only about like 13 feet wide, so you can't come at the jump straight. You gotta come
like down,
come super fast, and then just bust a hard left turn and jump. So like once you commit to jumping, you gotta jump,
it's a wrap,
or you're gonna hurt yourself.
Absolutely.
And I just thought all I remember is like, listen, I forgot what song I was listening to. I'm just pedaling down the track, and I hit that left, and I just jumped it, and I had no brakes on my bike. So I couldn't stop because I was going super fast. So I fell down on the other track, and the other track was a live track.
Oh, like third rail live.
Yeah, so my bike, I think my bike hit the rail. I'm pretty sure it did. Like, you know, but I just was so like, I was bent off for adrenaline. I just grabbed my bike and ran out, and I went up one staircase, 13, and Mike went up the other staircase, and we got outside. And the first thing he said was like, I don't think I got the photo. I was like, damn. And he was like, psych. And he showed me the photo, and he caught it perfectly, dude. Like
super crazy.
His eye and his luck is like just insane. Like no other photographer ever shot with.
Right. Louis gave you the salute, and I know somebody else who gave you a salute recently. The big homie, Hov, Jay-Z. Like, listen, we already know. Like, I don't have to explain what a Hov cosign shout out is. I don't have to explain that. But when Hov says your name on a record, that's next level. You know what I mean? That's a next level thing right there. Like, how did that feel? Right? Just to even hear that, and then two, just kind of like what was your mindset like after you heard it? So this was on a Frank Ocean record. Frank Ocean Biking, I believe it's called, and the line was Hov said, what do you say? I'm Nigel Sylvester with the bike flips. Nigel Sylvester with the bike flips.
Yeah, man. So like, let me just like kind of bring you to like where I'm at when all this is going down. So I think that had happened on. It was a weekend that happened. But it was the same weekend I was doing like the Louis bike pop-up shop. You feel me? So like the night before, like Kim Jones like hit me with like the Instagram, and like Louis gave a nod, and like the next morning the track came out. So just like that whole weekend was just like crazy for me, dude. I didn't know what was actually happening. I didn't know who did it. I didn't know anything about the track. I woke up to it. I woke up. I usually do grab my phone, shoot, like see what's moving, and one of the homies hit me on Twitter and was like, yo, Hov shouted y'all on the track. And I seen, I was like, whatever, I don't even believe that, because anyone that knows me, like, I'm a huge Hov fan. Like, he's my favorite rapper of all time. Reasonable Doubt is my favorite album of all time. Can I Live is my favorite track. You know what I mean? Like, that's the staple for me.
Absolutely.
So, like, when I woke up and I seen the shout out on Twitter, like someone said he shot it on Twitter, I really didn't believe it. And then I went on the gram and someone said the same exact thing. So I was like, damn, like both of these people, two different coasts of the United States, they saying the same thing. Let me go see what's popping. So I hit the Googles, and then I Googled the track, and I started listening to it, and I heard it, and I was just like, damn, bro, I just had to take a moment and sit down, like, and just like take a moment for real, man. But shout out to Hov, and shout out to Lenny, shout out to Emery, everybody over at Rock Nation.
Shout out to the guys.